Hi, a lot of people have asked us on our other blogs who we think would win between Antonio Margarito and Oscar De La Hoya. This is Dwyer from Gamblers Advisory. Blogspot.com. We believe there would be a clear winner between these two men who used to spar with each other, and we believe that winner would be Antonio Margarito. Make no mistake, Oscar De La Hoya would have a decided hand-speed advantage. We also feel that Oscar De La Hoya hits much harder than people realize, especially with his left, which he hides as his lead hand. And so we do believe that Oscar De La Hoya would certainly have his moments. We do view De La Hoya as more skilled and more of a threat than Miguel Cotto. Now, that said, if you look closely at Antonio Margarito's record, you'll see that Margarito has been in the ring with heavier opponents, namely Daniel Santos, who actually is the super welterweight champion right now. And although if you look at the record, it looks like Santos beat Antonio Margarito, if you look at the film of the fight, you will see that Margarito was dominating Santos, who came in the ring at 170 pounds. Keep an eye on Santos. Santos is actually a pretty good gambling play across the board. However, Margarito has handled bigger men before. If you search YouTube, you'll see there's actually a sparring video between him and Sergio Mora, who also has a belt at 154. Keep in mind, Margarito is the 147 champion, and as you watch that film, it'll be apparent that if these two ever fought, Margarito would probably take Mora's crown. As it is, Mora is fighting Vernon Forrest this weekend. So we believe Margarito would be able to take Oscar De La Hoya's punch. What we don't believe is that Oscar De La Hoya, who has wilted in some major fights, the Trinidad fight comes to mind, the Shane Mosley fights come to mind. We do not believe that Oscar De La Hoya would be able to keep the pace with Margarito over 12 rounds. Margarito is a brutal body puncher. We also note that the one time in his career that Oscar De La Hoya got stopped was on a body shot from future boxing Hall of Famer Bernard Hopkins. We believe that Margarito, who can throw brutal body hooks with either hand while mixing it up with brutal uppercuts with either hand, would wear down Oscar De La Hoya and could possibly stop Oscar later in the fight. And so we are predicting that if the two ever meet, and they might, because De La Hoya is that rare fighter who takes on all comers, if the two ever meet, absent injury, we would take Antonio Margarito in that fight, and for a blueprint on how Margarito would deal with the heavier man, even though Oscar's next fight is at 147, he's the naturally heavier guy. Just look at a film on YouTube of the Daniel Santos fight and you'll get an idea. Also, let me point out too that Joshua Clottey is also a fighter who we believe could beat Oscar De La Hoya. And interestingly enough, Clottey, who has one of the belts at 147 and just beat Zab Judah, actually fought Margarito and suffered his first loss in quite some time. Margarito is that good, and Margarito belongs on anyone's list of the best fighters pound for pound. Good luck. Keep it in mind. Let us know what you think. If you think we're full of it, go ahead and rip us here on the message board. If you agree, you let us know about that too. And of course, visit us at gamblersadvisory.blogspot.com. It's a free site that gives you an opportunity to register your votes on the fantasy fights we propose. Good luck. Take care.